Hello, Barat. Nah. No, I start that. That was terrible. How about if I talk like Christian Avasarala? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the episode of, what is this, number 6? Yeah, 6 of the Expanse. I remember it was going to be called Tribes. I remember. Amazon. Which, by the way, I know I give Amazon a lot of shit in these because, you know, they're the worst company ever. But just thank you for being better than HBO Max. I was watching Infinity Train the other day, and my God, HBO Max, you suck. I said I was going to try to go for a twofer before the next episode. It's Monday night. I'm going to try to get caught up tonight. Tribes and Oyedang, and I remember what Oyedang means. I saw it on Memrise or Duolingo. I can't remember which one it is. Learn, Belter, Creole. Yeah, it is Memrise. Because I've got Memrise on my phone. I use it every day for Mandarin. So, Oyedang. Well, Oye, goodbye. I knew it was something that Memrise would have taught me, you know. Nothing like, hi, how's the weather? They wouldn't have weather. Hi, how's the climate today? I knew it wasn't something like that. I knew it was something. I'm sorry, I don't normally wear scullies and shit like that, but it's fucking cold. I know my sleeves are rolled up, but you know, it looks cooler on the camera. But man, it's like 30-something degrees outside. I'm from South Florida. I'm not used to this shit, so I'm gonna Amos my coffee up a little bit. I'm gonna combine the best of both worlds, Amos and James motherfucking Holden. And in case you can't tell, look at that. I've been messing with it. I put a comment up or a community post recently about which one I have, like 3 different versions. Here's the thing. So this is the one that everybody chose. Everyone chose number 3, where it was a little bit of stuff outside. I'm still messing with it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not done with this yet. This was just like a test run, but I might do, if you looked at the community post that I did, the middle one was the original one without any enhancements or anything. But the way that my printer works, it prints the coffee a little bit darker than the actual coffee is. So it ends up being a little bit more. So I might just leave what I had in there and maybe fray it out a little bit. But what do you think? This is going to be the first Expanse print that I've done. Like I said, this is the one where I was painting it when my dog bit me, so there's a little bit of blood. I might put a little bit of like red right there, just so that people that actually watch these would know why that red is in there. And then this was the only one that I painted that I had to mess with digitally just because the proportions were off. I had to kind of cheat a little bit. So I had to print this one out after I digitally messed with it. So I've had people ask me for this one, and he's a pretty prominent character in this season, so I might do this one next. I don't know yet. But yeah, so let me know how you know, maybe Etsy shop bartenders. Hold on one second, because like I said in the last couple ones, I'm ready to get the ball rolling on this channel. Look at that, I turned right to it. And I know that if I get these next 2 episodes out in time to watch the next episode with y'all, I might start getting some new viewers, so I want them to see nothing but Expanse shit. I'm gonna put, I know I have a lot. What do you want from me? Actually, you know what, you guys, do me a favor, like tweet, like take a screenshot of this. Take a screenshot of this and like send it to people and be like, look at this dork and how big of an Expanse fan he is. You should watch him because he has a lot of cool art. Help me out, guys. Help me out. Come on. And I'm never, you guys should like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe. I never do that shit. I need help. Episode 6. All right, so can I just tell you how much fun I had watching or editing the last one, watching him take Klonachek and do that shit. That was glorious. I got caught up when I was doing this digital one for last week. I was listening to watching/listening to the Ty and That Guy podcast. I didn't watch any more up to episode 6 or 5, obviously, because I don't want to get spoiled. But I was Amos or Wes with first of all. Thank God I remembered this because I feel so fucking stupid. I've been calling him Wes Chatham for longer than I can remember. But after listening to him say his own name in the podcast, hi, I'm Wes Chatham, or Chatham. I can't remember. Either way, I'm saying his name wrong. So thank you, no one, for making fun of me about that. His name is Wes Chatham. Let me drink in his here. Every time Bobby makes my heart skip a beat, I'm gonna drink, and every time I do anything Amos fanboying, I'll take a sip. There, how about that? Anytime my heart skips for Bobby, anytime I fanboy for Amos, or anytime James Holden drinks coffee. All right, so like I said, I didn't know Amos's name. The podcasts are fantastic. I love podcasts by the actual people. I talk about Lost on this channel a lot, and if you knew how much I used to watch or listen to the Damon Lindelof, Carlton Cuse podcast, like that was the first like real podcast I got like hooked into. And then I can't remember her name. She was an assistant or something on Breaking Bad, and she did the Breaking Bad podcast. Loved it. So like, I'm a big fan of after shows, not the Chris Hardwick shit. Fuck Chris Hardwick. But everything like that, I love that kind of shit. So to see Amos doing one, on top of that, he's a fucking dork. Oh my God, he is such a great host. He really cares about the shit that he's talking about. You can see it. He's like genuinely excited. When he was talking to Thomas and Shane about freaking directing an episode, man, that shit was so much fun. And again, I follow Ty Frank on Twitter. Like, I see his at least 4 tweets of his a day, and people are just yelling at him like, whoa, wouldn't you freeze to death or something like that? And he's just like, do you really think that I don't like have science advisors like out the ass to let me know like this is what I do for a living, you dummies? Out of all the Twitter follows that I've ever like followed before, that dude takes no shit. That guy is just firing rounds on like a daily basis. So if you haven't followed Ty Frank on Twitter, do that. That guy rocks. Amos and Clarissa are starting their journey. Last thing we saw was Bobby and Alex floating out into space and it being awesome. If I have to drink every time my heart skips for Bobby, I'm going to be wasted by the end of this. My voice is a little coarse, bear with me. That kind of helps, I guess. It takes some of the bass out of my voice because normally I can't even do it. Normally my voice is really bassy and I'm sure that shit echoes. I feel like with this little gruffiness, between the gruffiness and this shit, a sexy motherfucker tonight, right? Oh yeah, somebody was saying that during this scene, she was doing a high G, like breathing maneuver. I forget what it was called. But somebody was watching it and I was really impressed by the fact that they even had that in there. Man, sorry guys. Gotta give her props right now. I didn't even think about that. I forgot that Arjun was probably on Earth, so she doesn't even know. This is the dude in charge now? Man, fuck that. You put her in charge.
Still getting used to this gravity?
It takes some getting used to.
I'm embarrassed to say.
You'll get the hang of it soon enough.
I feel like he's got the designated survivor shit where he's not prepared for this shit.
Near the UN with a 6th grade field trip when the second rock hit.
I just realized how hipstery I look. I'm gonna...
Guardians of coastal family.
My daughter and her children are fine.
Here we go. Look, yeah, paintings and this shit. All I need is like a 13% craft beer.
My degree is in drone avionics. I spent my career designing package delivery systems.
Yeah, see, he's not ready for this shit. He's gonna give it to her. Look at that shit.
We were only able to beat back the attack
Because of you.
because of you.
Hey, my girl. If you don't listen to the podcast and you just watch these reaction videos, they were saying how Ty Frank or Amos or Wes asked Ty what she's still doing in politics, and he had a really good answer where he said, I feel like she thinks that there's one big thing that she still has left to do, but even she herself doesn't know what it is, but she's sticking around until it happens. And coming from the dude that writes the book, that was really cool to get like that kind of insight. Like I said, those podcasts are really fucking great. Someone said she can't act. Not on YouTube. Someone at the bar that I used to work at. He's like, oh, she overacts too much. I'm like, motherfucker. I know what this means. Oh, I'm fanboying. Look at these shots, man. Look at this. They've held on this shot for like 20 seconds so far. Beautiful. I'm so happy the show is starting to get some of the attention that it deserves.
There might be something at the aid station.
There's police there.
I don't think they give a shit right now.
I don't want to go back to prison.
Oh, there's no prison to go back to. They'll probably just shoot you.
I don't know about it.
In that case, I'm thinking our best bet's Baltimore.
How cool these two look. That might be the, you know what? That's probably going to be the shot right there. Amos and Clarissa with the fucking badass tribal. Fucking man, the Rossi is just... If it wasn't for the Normandy, I would say the Rossi is my favorite ship. Fictional ship, obviously.
Where should I stow this?
Oh, no fucking way.
Monica, this is a military operation.
The only reason you have a shot at catching the Zimia is because of me, and I have a story to write.
Too bad.
So
No,
if you
fuck
want me
that.
off this ship, you're gonna have to drag me.
You got it.
No, look, I've already been kidnapped once. For all we know, they
You got it. Very Amosy of him.
You ever been in hygiene maneuvers before?
She's been on the Rossi before, I was just going to say.
We were the first people to go through the ring and survive.
Uh-huh. Look at him. Look at him. He's like proud papa, kind of. That was another thing they said on the podcast where they were like, I feel like Holden genuinely likes Monica. He respects her. One of you were saying I need to read the books again because I've forgotten a lot. And yeah, this season so far, I'm like, man, I've forgotten a lot of shit. And if I haven't forgotten about it, I haven't been sure about something. Like, I was talking about Duarte. I'm like, I think Alex already met him by this point. So maybe. We were talking about that, how Solitaire, that's the guy's name, how they might combine him into Duarte a little bit. Because someone else mentioned that you've seen Duarte's name, but maybe they're going to hold off and introduce him next season. Bobby, fuck. That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's a really cool little graphic design. Can't take the Razorback. Polka dots. Oh, that Julie Mao. For sure. Dude, she just lit up that guy's face. That counts. Ah, she's having her Captain America moment. One of you were saying that you love to see people that simp for Bobby. I'm like, yo, I should just turn this into a Bobby Draper simp channel. Like I always say that, you know, I talk about it a lot, but just, I've never had a fictional crush like this. It's like embarrassing. Legitimately embarrassing. Awesome. That's a lot of sound.
Suck on that, motherfucker!
I forget they can say motherfuckers in this show sometimes. I'm just not used to like space shows being able to say motherfucker.
Instead of a grand symbol of Inabelta unity destroyed along with half of Tycho, the Rocinante is underway in pursuit of the Zemea.
Spade her.
What?
You heard
That
me.
shit's cold.
Stop apologizing and correct your error and pull her outside.
That shit is cold.
What she nearly did to
See her again? I
You
swear.
will do what I tell you to.
Oh shit.
If it has to be done, you can do it. Unless you think you can make me.
I don't like the sound of this.
What would it be?
And he's cool too. Phillips.
Spare her life,
He's asking, come on.
please.
He's from New York. He was in theater. He's cool as shit.
My son has a kind heart.
She would do it.
Would you really have spaced her?
What do you think?
I think that if you do want it done,
It would have been done.
next time ask me.
Mm. So was that just to like?
Sorry.
Yeah, that was good.
I know. You said.
He gets to show mercy. He gets to put the fear of God into these guys.
I thought you were going to come to blows.
Mm.
Wouldn't be the first.
I feel like Belters probably beat the shit out of each other on a daily basis.
You deserve to die for what you did.
She saved her husband. Yeah.
You think that's funny?
Look at her. She's like, no, now I know. He's alive.
I can tell my people are alright.
Your people.
It's the only thing left I can do to help
He's
you.
a visionary.
A visionary. Vision is scary. Start a revolution. Polluting. Trying to get comfortable.
I know he wouldn't die for you. But he would let you die for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at him. She's proven that she would die for people she loves. She's getting in there. She's getting in there. Look at how fucking cool this shit looks. Man. Just. This fucking show.
It's so pretty.
No fucking shit.
I didn't know there's so many trees in the world.
Yeah, just like trees.
Amos like can't comprehend. Maybe that's gonna be the shot.
Okay.
Look at how saviorish. My dog has to have that Superman curl. I'm gonna call that the Amos curl from now on.
Is he alive?
Fuck no.
No,
Take his shit.
sit down. So he's dead?
You said he was.
No, your dad.
Oh.
He said that he liked trees, not that he liked trees. I hadn't heard that he
Oh yeah.
I don't watch the news feeds much.
I don't think he's dead.
I just haven't talked to him. He never came to visit.
After I went into prison, I didn't hear from him. At all.
Because he's a dick.
Schrodinger's parent.
Who?
You want some?
You go ahead.
He's the fuck. I was gonna say he's the best. He's like happy to give that to her. Like, nah, man, you take it.
I did have someone who tried to take care of me. She died not too long
I
ago.
love it. He's just like free boots, free food, free jacket.
She lived like she was.
Amos curl.
What does that mean?
There are ways that you can live a good life without being a good person.
I like that.
Me too. This makes my heart happy. Like I said, any good moment for Amos is just like Walter Bishop. Like, I get genuinely happy for a fictional character.
Possible to go there. Symbol of something you could only do in your dreams.
Pretty sure that's the sun, but I get your point.
I need to rehearse.
Look,
I don't have anything worth taking. Come take a look if you want. Just leave me be.
That would be the smartest thing, to just never have anything on you.
Nice coat.
Thanks.
I don't like.
we're headed to Baltimore. Have you heard anything?
Only that you'd be better off coming with me.
Nice coat.
It's flooding on the coast. I do have a little something we could drink.
Mm-mm. Fuck that.
It's not much, but take the edge off the cold.
Mm-mm.
No, thank you. We should get going.
Mm-hmm. I don't trust that dude for shit. I remember guy with the house. I don't remember this guy in the woods.
Stood that drink.
It was poison.
Maybe a few more hours by that fire. I feel like I haven't been warm in years.
The thing about civilization is it keeps you civil. Get rid of one, you can't count on the other.
It's like you've done this.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up like this. Everyone else is playing catch up.
Contact incoming. Multiple contacts, separate headings.
They're jamming our comms.
Sounds like Marco Inaros.
One MCRN light cruiser. 2 heavy frigate. We've been ambushed.
MCRN warships. How could Marco have this?
Because he's that motherfucker. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Next one. This one for now. I always love that both Marco and James Holden both have Martian warships.
They come here in exchange for our narrow Sunday ships. Marco is consolidating support amongst the factions.
Obviously.
If Marco has Black Sky and Golden Bow with him, half the OPA will rally to his banner.
Come on, you gotta join him at this point. Again, this is all new. There was no drummer in this shit. But if I was drummer, I'd join him. Oh, he did kill Fred, though.
No throne?
This is a war
For when we started.
for a war I won.
Is it over? I must have mistaken his offer of surrender.
It is good to see you, Kamina.
I knew there was a reason I liked you.
Hell yeah.
Do you know who I liked?
That's easy to guess. Came here.
Oh, that's true. I forgot he
You know
killed.
the song he sang
Oh,
when you spaced him?
damn it.
It wasn't fear. He used to sing it to his daughter. You killed him. And you killed Fred.
They fought and lost and died because they betrayed all Belters to do the Inez bidding.
This is another one of those times where I'm just kind of like, he's not wrong. I saw a thumbnail for the last episode of Ty and that guy, and it's Kara and Keon, like next to each other. And I know that, like, I think they went to like high school or something together, so I can't wait to actually see them like talking to each other.
No limit.
Like, imagine how much fun this would be if like you knew each other for years and now you get to be on a show together as like 2 of the main characters. They must be having a blast right now.
Or else.
Leave. Go in peace. I do not expect me to protect you.
They must be having so much fun.
You have committed
Here, for these guys,
to war with the Inez and made peace impossible.
for these guys, I'm gonna go a little bit further. Because, man, that shit's gotta be a blast. What? Did she meet Philip before? I don't think she did. He just probably knows who he is. Oh, that's right. She doesn't know that he's got Naomi. See, that's another cool little book to TV show difference. My dog moves like a ninja. That kind of counts.
If anything goes bad, run.
She can't even stand.
Put down your weapons.
For some reason, I pictured this happening during daytime.
Strip then.
It's definitely more dramatic at night.
You're clean, we'll talk.
But I don't know, I could have sworn this happened during the daytime in the books, but that could just be another one of those things I forgot. This motherfucker. It's not even fanboying. This is just like, god damn, son, why can't I fucking... Shit ain't fair.
We both can agree I'm unarmed.
But I can go get that cycler myself. Don't need you.
I'll talk about... They could have... That was a little... Effects-wise. Like, this looks cool as shit. But effects-wise, like, for everything that they've been able to pull off in this show... They could have done that a little bit. Looks like coffee. No, I don't want to drink the rest of it. Got 2 episodes to watch. I gotta conserve what coffee I have left. Back to the whiskey. Here for the thumbnail. I doubt that's gonna be the thumbnail, but...
It didn't the Earthers are going to care whose side we say we're on?
True.
They will kill every belter. they
True
can.
story.
Join Marco, at least we'll have protection.
He's a mass murderer and we cannot trust him.
When someone is coming to kill me, the biggest mass murderer in history, watching my back sounds pretty.
If we join him, we are no better than he is.
We have to join.
Come on.
There's no choice.
Seriously.
This is Marco's war, not mine.
It doesn't matter.
Not
It
ours.
doesn't matter. He's gonna accomplish what a century of leaders have promised and failed to do.
Unite.
What Anderson Dawes and Fred Johnson could not. He's gonna unite 100 separate factions into one nation.
Come on, man. That's impressive shit.
To join him. Or die.
Did the man say one thing that wasn't 100% accurate? I don't think so. Is she?
I don't like the word tribute. Exchanging crew promotes unity throughout the Free Nation.
Gotcha.
All factions are one.
You know Naomi Nakata, do you not?
This is Kamina Drama,
She knows your mother.
a patriot. And
A friend of yours.
a good friend of your mother.
Mm-hmm.
They were together on the Behemoth before Naomi left her to join her inners.
And by doing so, saved every soul in the system.
Seriously, come on.
I'd like to hear that story.
Another time, perhaps.
Does he not know?
Is there anything you'd like me to tell your mother?
There's no need. I can tell. No.
Good to see you.
Fucking Philip. I don't trust this other chick. She's gonna kill Drummer. Or she's gonna try to kill Drummer. I actually don't know. It could be either. I doubt they kill Drummer this close after killing Fred. Cool. I love this show so much. Thank you guys for watching this with me and talking about it. I have nobody to talk about this show with except you guys. I really appreciate having someone to talk to with this show. So, like, bottom of my heart, you guys fucking rock.
Tell me about the Behemoth.
It's hard to know where to start.
How does he not know? Come on.
Did we win?
What did he think was going to happen if she didn't save the day, though? Like, he didn't have a water recycler.
Useful moment. It's moments after that suck.
It's a shitty design.
I wasn't thinking about the consequences when I got them.
I was thinking about killing your boss.
Just revenge.
I can't believe I'm seeing this right now. Clarissa and Amos at the dude's house on the way to Baltimore. This is fucking nuts.
Try not to worry. I'm not gonna let anything hurt you.
She just saved you.
How'd it go?
I have killed, but I'm not a killer.
Zangief is bad guy, but I am not a bad guy.
Does it bother you?
No. It was worth the risk.
That's not what I mean. Yeah, the guy was a creep, but if he hadn't been,
You would have killed him
would we
anyway.
have done something different? We went out of our way to murder someone and take his stuff just because we needed it.
It's the churn, man.
Yeah. Holden never would have approved a move like that. I need to get back to my crew.
See, he needs to have that guiding. All right, let's see where to begin. Fucking Philip. So yeah, the way that homeboy in the woods said nice coat, he might be from the books. Again, that could just be something I forget again, but I don't. The way he said that and the look that Amos gave him afterwards, where he was like, what does that mean? But just the shots in this episode of Earth are some of the nicest shots I think I've ever seen in this entire show. That shot of them walking across the river with just a little river sound in the background, hands down one of the most beautiful shots they've ever had on the show. And this show has had a lot of beautiful fucking shots. But just, I don't know, the simplicity of it, the fact that I'm finally seeing it, my favorite book, even though I forget half of it apparently. Amos and Clarissa with the fucking flags walking across. Who is there like a cinematographer that I can like? I'm gonna have to look that up afterwards. I gotta find the cinematographer or the DP for this episode, because fucking phenomenal job, sir. That damn it, I was gonna say this episode was flawless, but that whole there was a million ways there's literally, I can think of like 20 like ways that I could do it with After Effects and this webcam. I guarantee you I could come up with some better, give me some time, but like, I don't know, that just, it didn't look good. That's really weird. Like, for all the special effects and all the really crazy like action scenes they have, you would think they'd be able to make that look, I don't know, it just looked cheesy. It looked like some B-movie shit, and for a show that was doing fucking Christopher Nolan Batman Begins shots every fucking third shot, I don't know, I just feel like that was just a weird way to go about that particular effect. Yeah, the shit with Drummer, I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't trust the person, like, I don't remember her name. I know there's Sin, I know there's Marco, I know there's Philip, and then the other chick, the one that's hates everybody, the one that would kill Naomi. I did like that whole little remark that she had where she was like, no. Listen, if you wanted it done, like this, I don't like the way that Marco looked at Sin when he talked shit. It was very like, oh yeah, oh really, okay. Because I mean, you gotta think, like, you're Marco Inaros, you just declared war on Earth. You're supposed to be the #1 guy that's gonna get all the factions together. You got this guy like deliberately disobeying. I mean, again, like, it seemed like he didn't want Naomi to die. He was just doing it to kind of like, imagine, like, yeah, I guess that makes sense, because Sin's got to feel bad about letting her in the comms. Philip's got to feel bad about her being on the ship at all. This makes them both have to be like, oh my god, I don't want to kill her. No, please don't make me do that. Like, no, you have to kill her right now. You kill Naomi, you fucking spacer. Like, I don't want to do that. Okay, well, I will be merciful then, but remember what you did, motherfucker. What is it? It's like this, I think. Alex and Bobby for like a second, so I didn't have to get shit-faced. Oh, but when she fucking opened up, that shit was brutal. That might have been one of the most brutal deaths I've seen in this show so far. That dude got like 50 bullets rapid fire to the face. Not a whole lot of holding, but I did love that scene with Monica, where he's like, hey, you ever been in a high G environment before? Like, yeah. Here on this ship that you're giving me shit for being on, when we went through the rings and, helped save the world. Like, come on, man, leave it the fuck alone. And again, that little smirk, like half a smirk that Holden had, where he was just like, oh, Monica. When she first shows up and she's like, listen, I'm like, our company is the one that's funding your adventures, otherwise you would lose this ship, so you tell us what the fuck we need to know. Ty was saying, or it was either Ty or Steven on the podcast, they were saying that he walked up to Ty afterwards and was like, she is fucking terrifying. And then Officer Allah meeting David Spector was his name. It's weird, I don't normally remember names that, like, I couldn't remember Salvatore until someone told me, but I don't know, David Spector just sounds like a, not memorable, but just easy to remember name. I wonder how many times I cut out the word when I'm editing. That's why when people are like, oh, but when are the unedited versions coming out? I'm like, you don't want to see those, trust me. It's just me constantly playing with my mouth because freaking the way that the scar healed. That shit's crazy, man. For those of you that are new to the channel and you don't know, I had my lip hanging off my face. Like, you can see right there where that shit healed, but that shit was... I did it again. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna call it days. I want to get this next episode underway. As I said earlier, thank you guys for giving me someone to talk to about this, because I've got nobody to talk to about this fucking show. At least when I'm at the bar. Usually, if there's a show that like nobody that I know watches, at some point somebody will come into the bar and we'll just get talking because I yap a lot, and they'll be like, "Oh, you watched that show? I watched that show," and then we can just I get so excited. I'm like, "Oh my god!" But I don't have that access anymore, and I can't go on the Reddit because if I go on the Reddit, I'm gonna get spoiled for future shit. On top of that, people have already watched the episode, so no one's really going to be commenting in it. So at least with me doing these videos, you guys I get to kind of talk real time with each episode. So I'm going to be happy to finally be caught up so we can be there. Which means I've got a lot of fucking video editing to go. So I'm going to get this next episode started.